Hi, welcome to my series, How to Have a Happy Day in May. When I started this series, I told you that I didn't have a plan, and that's really the truth. And I also told you that it would be super surface, but something might sneak in that's deep if it happened, if the situation warrants it. Well, I wasn't planning on that at all, to be honest with you, and I'm having a terrible day today. So the truth of the matter is, what am I doing to try to help? What am I doing to try to change things? Um, I believe that you are responsible for your own happiness to a great degree, but I believe others can also affect it very, very much. And one of the things I'm learning slowly but surely is that you cannot control other people. No matter what path they're on and how fast they're going down the bad path, you can't stop them if they're not willing to listen or if they're not willing to turn around or willing to see what they're doing. And I'm happy as a person. I'm very happy. I love my life. But there are issues right now that are so devastating. So I have to figure out, am I even allowed to be happy while this is going on over here? That's a question I ask myself quite often. Like, can I have a happy day even though that person's suffering? I think I can because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've done everything I can, and it has to come from them. The change has to come from them. I got a message last night. I got phone calls today, and it was just horrible. And it's 2 o'clock. I'm leaving for the airport back to Tampa. This is still in Houston with Scott. And so that was bad enough that today was going to be the day I'm leaving. But then all that happened this morning, and we were just looking at each other like, yeah. But I went on and took a shower, and he was watching the fourth episode, or was it fifth episode of the Twilight series, and that's pretty funny in itself. I took a shower, fixed my hair, put some makeup on, ate lunch, which again made me feel much better because I hadn't eaten. So I'm fixing to be taken to the airport and dropped off, and I'm going to be alone till 10 o'clock tonight. My flight leaves at 5 o'clock, and I don't even know what city I'm stopping in, but I'm not getting off the plane. It's a really quick stop. So what am I going to do on that plane ride? Am I just going to sit there and waller and think about this and go over it and over it and over it in my mind until I'm a crazy person when I land back in Tampa? I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I just have to refuse. Okay. So while I'm on the plane, I've got a few things with me that I know will help me. Number one, I never travel without easy crosswords. These things just, I don't know, they make me happy. I mean, this one is almost completely full. So I will be working some of these, and I think those will occupy my mind a little bit. I think sometimes occupying your mind and getting it out of that vortex that it can get into is helpful. I'm also going to write out something in my journal. In this thing, this is my prayer journal, although I don't get super specific because I'm always afraid I'm going to die and someone's going to read it and find their name and wonder what the heck I'm talking about. So it's pretty generic, but God knows what it is. So I'm going to pray for that person and the situation. And I might even draw a picture because creativity is always, I think, brings joy and happiness just because you end up with something beautiful, even though in my case it's quite juvenile. It can still be pretty if it's colorful. Another thing I'm going to do is look at my journal, my bullet journal, not journal, but calendar, and write some things down that I need to do this week. I might even look through this, the Knot Book of Wedding List. This is a very helpful book, by the way. This week we got the venue and the photographer nailed down, and this was quite helpful in questions that I would have never thought of. So I might look at that. But the main thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read this book. I bought this book before I left. It's called Somewhere in France. It's really good. I'm on chapter 11. I didn't do a lot of reading this week, but I'm on chapter 11, and I'm going to purposely lose myself in this book. I don't know if I'll listen to music on my iPhone or not. I find that distracting sometimes when I'm trying to read. I try to sing the song and read the words, and my mind is just, not very multitasking. I mean, anyway. I don't know. This seems like kind of a sad how to have a happy day in May, but I'm going to give it a shot for the rest of the day. I'm not going to keep being sad and upset. I'm going to pray. I'm going to give it to God, and I'm going to leave it there and just say, you know what? If there's something I can do, let me know. If there's not, God, that situation is yours. Please, please do something, you know. And of course, He is doing something every day because it boils down to our own choices, our own reactions, our own words, our own attitudes. All of that is what can either bring us happiness or tear our lives apart. So, anyway, that's all I've got for today. Sorry, kind of a downer. Maybe tomorrow will be better. See ya. Bye.